Hey everyone, welcome to our channel full of surprises. Today we're diving into a hilarious story about a panda getting dumped by his girlfriend. The next day, the girlfriend packed most of the money and reported the panda as a big case suspect to the police, who were happy to help her. The cops promised to keep her safe, and under their guidance, the girlfriend texted the panda to meet up. When the panda saw her, the panda immediately sensed her tense body language. Looking around, police everywhere. The panda pretended to be calm and collected as it attempted to escape, with the police swiftly giving chase. This was indeed a narrow escape for the panda, filled with suspense and danger. Poor Jeans wasn't so lucky. Feeling unwell, he found he was pregnant, and the test confirmed it was good news. This totally changed Jean's perspective. He thought he had to be a great mom and create a bright future for the kid, but Kevin had other. Thus, they erupted into a fierce argument. Jean stormed out, needing some fresh air. But guess what? He didn't get far before being kidnapped. The kidnapper sent Kevin a text with Jean's picture. The kidnapper told Kevin that if he wanted Jean alive, he had to comply with his demands and hand over that stolen money. Furious, Kevin smashed the phone down. He wanted to call the cops, but how could he explain where that money came from? So he gritted his teeth, packed the cash, and delivered it. Seeing Kevin's hatred, the kidnapper ordered him to lower his head. The kidnapper ripped off his mask in the car, revealing himself to be the boyfriend of the fancy store owner. Luckily, Jeans made it out alive, stumbling back to the hotel and finally calling his word mom. On the call, his mom said the police were investigating him, an epic twist. To dodge the law, he must heed the cops' advice. Now that they caught Tika, they decided her boyfriend was expendable. The butcher gang disposed of him right in front of Black Panther. Though Tika felt a pang of love for her boyfriend, all she could think about was avenging his death. She found a meat hook among the remains and was dragged before Black Panther. The members of the butcher gang pointed a pistol menacingly at Tika's head, severely demanding answers, but unexpectedly she and her companion seized the moment to swiftly escape, completely catching the gang members off guard. They snatched a car and sped away, with only the unprepared Russian suffering a hit. They decided to dig up the cash first and split it later, but when they arrived at the stash location, they found it completely empty. Talk about a bummer. The cops got a tip and rushed to the panda's house to interrogate his dad. Although he kept denying it, deep down he knew what his son had done. Eventually, he admitted he had sheltered the panda, thinking if they just waited it out, they could spend all the money together. The skeptical father insisted on going with him to get the money. Poor Panda never felt a father's love. Now all he wanted was to rob him. The panda craved wealth, but his dad's suspicion threw his plan into jeopardy. The panda decided to buy a bottle of liquor and add some sleeping pills to it, planning to get his dad to drink up. Seeing his dad down the drink with a smile, he sighed in relief, but next, he had to deal with the one who betrayed him. He planned to track his girlfriend to catch her coming home. Little did he know she noticed and was on high alert. Just at the corner, the panda pounced, dragging his girlfriend into a secluded alley. Kevin was overjoyed to learn that Jeans was safe. Like a sun-kissed dancer, he rushed towards him, only to get snagged by the police. In a car, Kevin pondered why his girlfriend betrayed him at such a crucial moment. News of Kevin's arrest quickly broke. The police expedited his extradition, bringing him back home and grilling him on who else was involved. If he could name names, he'd get a plea deal. Instead, Kevin kept mum about his crew. He claimed all his plans were lifted from the butcher gang, and soon he found himself in a local jail. This handsome lad was popular in prison, with everyone asking about his Italy life with his girlfriend. Luckily, his dad showed up just in time. Being the big boss of the prison, everyone followed his lead and left Kevin alone. With such a strong ally, Kevin started to establish himself in prison and finally got a chance to meet Jeans. Kevin admitted he'd forgiven Jeans, yet couldn't fathom why he'd betray him. Jeans said he had no choice, the soul carrot life. Else, Kevin's kid would be born in prison. Was that the future Kevin wanted? He was left speechless. Jeans urged him to reform. According to the law, prisoners could be present at the birth, warning Kevin not to stir up trouble or he'd miss his chance at parole. Although Kevin wanted to keep a low profile, trouble came knocking as the cops began rounding up members of the butcher gang. Among them was the Russian who, upon entering, fixed a glare on Kevin. Kevin's dad, aware of their beef, confronted the Russian, warning he'd face consequences if he touched Kevin. After that, he privately gave Kevin a little knife for protection. Kevin thought he was safe, but the following morning, upon waking up, Kevin was horrified to find his father deceased right before his eyes, with the medical examiners busy hauling away the body while the surrounding inmates made attempts to offer him some comfort. Though Kevin didn't seek trouble, his father's murder weighed heavily. Armed with a knife, he headed for the Russian cell to settle the score. Great shows are just too good to stop watching. If you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Click on the bottom left to open the car overview, hit the leaderboard on the homepage, and see car sales and price drops all brands and models at a glance.